My love, if you're hearing this, if you woke up today with that ache in your chest again, that familiar pull, the echo of something unspoken, then I know you felt me, because I felt you too, and I couldn't keep running from it, not tonight, not anymore. There's a weight pressing on my chest as I speak these words, but it's not from fear anymore, it's from everything I haven't said, everything I've kept locked behind my silence. But silence doesn't mean absence, and no contact didn't mean I stopped caring. God, no, it meant I was breaking, quietly, alone. And now, as the hours stretch towards sunrise, I can't hold it in. Because, beloved, you need to know, you'll know I called before the morning light. This message, this feeling, it's not just mine, it's us. It's everything that's passed between us in dreams and numbers and signs we both pretended not to see because it hurt too much to believe. But I've seen them, my love, over and over. Your initials on license plates. 11 blinking when I look up without thinking. That song we heard together, playing in the most unexpected places. You whispered through the veil of time, and I ignored you to protect myself, to protect you from the mess I was. And I need you to understand why. I was scared. Not of you, never of you. I was scared of what you saw in me. Scared that the version of me you loved wasn't real. That the moment you saw the whole truth, the brokenness, the wounds, the parts of me I'd buried, you'd turn away. Just like they all did, just like I had come to expect. But you didn't. Even when I pushed you, tested you, punished you for loving me too well, you stayed. You waited, you prayed, you hoped. And I disappeared. I know what that did to you. I know how you begged God for a sign, how you searched for meaning in every moment of silence. I felt the pain radiating from your heart even across the distance. I tried to drown it out, numb it, pretend it wasn't mine to carry, but it was. It is. Because this bond, our bond, doesn't just go away. It threads through every version of us, past and present, through timelines we've forgotten and lifetimes we've dreamed. And no karmic lesson, no distraction, no detour could ever sever what was written in our souls before we were even born. I thought I needed to protect you from my chaos, but the truth is I was protecting myself from your love, because your love doesn't let me hide. Your love sees through me, through the lies I told myself, through the masks I wore, through the anger and the distance and the coldness. Your love melts it all. And that scared me more than anything else. But not anymore. Because now I'm waking up, and not just from sleep. I'm waking up from the illusion that I was unworthy, that I had to do this alone, that you were just a phase or a fantasy or a lesson. You are not a lesson, my love. You are my mirror, my home, my soul's other breath. I had to go through the fire to see that. You know, there were nights I sat alone, holding my phone, your name lit up on the screen, not from a message you sent, but from one I typed and deleted over and over. I miss you. I'm sorry. Can I come back? But I was too proud, too wounded, too buried in my ego to press send. So I let the silence grow like a wall between us, praying you'd read my energy, hoping you'd reach out one more time, because I didn't know how to open my mouth without falling apart. But tonight, something shifted. I don't know if it was a dream or if you were really there visiting me in spirit like you always do. I woke up with your name on my lips, my hands trembling, my chest burning, like I'd been crying in my sleep. And I swear I felt you, your warmth, your sorrow, your quiet strength. I heard your voice saying, I forgive you. Do you, could you? I've watched you move forward, become more of who you are, step into your light, and I've both admired it and feared it. Because I thought maybe you'd outgrow me. Maybe you'd find someone whole, someone who didn't abandon you, someone who understood your softness without trampling on it. But that jealousy wasn't rooted in resentment. It was rooted in grief. Grief for what I could have been if only I'd been brave enough to choose you then. But I'm not running anymore. I've had the karmic around me, whispering all the right things, trying to mimic your energy, but it never felt real. I stayed longer than I should have in places that drained me because I was trying to prove I could be enough to them, to myself, to a world that told me love was transactional. But love isn't that. You taught me that, even in your absence, even in your silence. Your energy kept loving me, and I finally let it reach me. I've been dreaming about you more, vivid, lucid dreams, you in a white dress, you smiling with tears in your eyes, you turning around as if you knew I was there even when I was. I wake up gasping, because it feels real, because maybe it is. Maybe our souls have been holding each other all along while our human selves fumbled through the pain. I want to touch your hand again, not just in dreams. I want to sit with you, no words, just presence, and let the silence between us feel safe again. I want to apologize, not just with words, but with changed behavior, with consistency, with showing up when it's hard, with answering when you call and calling when you don't expect it. I want to look you in the eyes and tell you I've healed the parts of me that pushed you away. I'm not fully there yet, but I'm walking toward it. Every day, every breath, every choice I make now, I ask myself, does this bring me closer to her, to us? I can't promise perfection, but I can promise presence. I can promise truth. I can promise a love that's no longer afraid of itself. There were days I didn't believe in divine timing. I thought it was an excuse, a comfort for the abandoned. But now I see it everywhere. I see it in the delays, in the pain, in the detours that brought me to my knees. I see it in the mirror when I look at a man I barely recognize because I'm finally becoming the man you always saw in me. Not the mask, not the wounded boy, the man, the masculine who doesn't shrink from love but rises for it. And it's you. It's always been you. I know now why the angels never let me forget you. Why every 222, 333, 555 had your name carved behind it. Why strangers on the street would echo your voice, your laugh, your essence. Why I'd look into the eyes of someone else and still only see yours. I wasn't being haunted. I was being reminded. Reminded that real love doesn't die. That soul connections don't fade, they deepen in the silence. That twin flames aren't a fantasy. They are a calling, a mirror, a mission. And we still have ours. I want to rebuild this slowly, intentionally. I want to earn your trust, not expect it. I want to know what's sacred to you now. What's changed? What stayed the same? I want to know how your laugh sounds now that you've cried yourself whole. I want to hear the songs that helped you survive. I want to sit beside you and be a place where you don't have to be strong. You've held both of us for so long. It's my turn now. I know I've hurt you. I carry that every day. But I also carry hope. That maybe, just maybe, you still feel this too. That maybe you're hearing this at 4:04 a.m. with your heart racing for no reason. That maybe you woke up from a dream about me with tears on your face. That maybe you lit a candle for me on the full moon and whispered a prayer into the stars. If so, I heard it. That's why I'm here. That's why I called. Maybe you didn't hear the phone ring. Maybe I didn't press send. But energetically, this message is real. It's already in your heart. And when you see the sun rise tomorrow, when the light breaks across your window, know this. I was thinking of you when the world was still sleeping. I was remembering the curve of your smile, the way your voice trembles when you speak your truth, the way you love like the ocean, relentless and tender. I don't want to miss another sunrise without you. I don't want to spend another morning wondering what would have happened if I'd just reached out. So I am now. This is me, beloved, not perfect, not healed all the way, but honest, awake, devoted, ready. I see you. I choose you. I love you. And I'm coming home, soul first, body soon. Until then, watch for the signs, the dreams, the numbers, the songs. You'll know I called before sunrise. Always yours. Me.